touch me without it. No, please don't touch me. No. Please don't touch me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop touching me.
Officers responded to a trespass call at a gas station. The subject was Jessica, a homeless woman who lost her home to a fire. The first officer is calm. He even drives to a store to buy her shoes. A property owner can request anyone leave, but this is not probable cause for a crime.
Or is it Roby? I'm sorry. Roby, right? What's up, man? How you been?
How's it going?
Good. Nate, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
She won't leave.
Okay.
So
You just want to trespass her?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I asked her 3 times, and she said that I don't have nowhere to go, and I don't.
Said she doesn't have shoes, blisters on her feet, you know.
6520 dispatch.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, no worries.
Appreciate it.
You'll just have to come out to do the trespass.
Please don't bother me. Let's look at the camera first. I'm not doing anything but sitting here holding the wall up with my back.
Okay. What's your name?
Jessica.
Jessica?
Oh, this isn't mine. Some crackhead walked up here and dropped it off.
Not saying that is.
These gentlemen, unfortunately, have something to tell you, okay?
I don't want to hear it because they get out and yell at me. I'm just sitting here holding the wall up. I'm not even leaving my cigarette butts. I'm cleaning up after myself.
Understood, but it's their business.
I'm not even disrespectfully doing anything here except looking like a homeless person sad. I'm sad because my life.
Tell her that she's trespassing here and that she...
I asked you please to leave to go wherever you want.
Please have a reason. Innocent until proven guilty.
You're trespassed from here and you need to leave.
And you
Okay.
can't come back within a year.
And you can't come back within a year.
Please give me a reason. I need probable cause.
So, Jessica.
Probable cause.
Jessica?
Please.
Hey, so let me
You
explain.
judge me with probable cause.
Yeah, can I just explain it to you?
No, I don't need you to. I know the law.
Okay.
My mom was a cop, and she was an ignorant, fucking hypocritical cop. So please don't judge me and punish me further than I have been already in my life, unless you have probable cause to do so, and I'm innocent until guilty.
Do you have a place to go? A place to stay?
No, I don't. I have no other option.
Are you homeless right now?
Yes.
How long have you been homeless?
Since November, when my house burnt down in Arcadia, and FEMA relocated me here.
Yeah. Where did they locate you to?
The Tropical Breeze, and the Tropical Breeze kicked me out because they judged me.
When did the Tropical Breeze kick you out?
Right the day after Thanksgiving. They sent 5
So where have
housekeepers
you-
in my room.
So where have you been sleeping and staying since
On
Thanksgiving?
the street.
Okay.
Or I have to do things that I shouldn't have to do.
You gone to like the
for
Salvation
shelter.
Army at all?
Yeah, they don't want me there.
What do you mean they don't want you?
Told me first to get off the property and wouldn't help me.
Or actually 40 seconds right here. All you gotta do is literally walk down 42nd, like 100 yards, and you'll run into North Water Tower Park. You can stay in that park until 11 o'clock tonight. Alright? It'll be in the shade, no one's gonna bother you, and you can sit there just like you're sitting here right
No,
now.
but I have blisters in my feet and
Well,
cracks.
I
Well,
understand
blisters was because I was
that. If you
forced to
want-
wear shoes that were too small on me and walk around for
What size
hours.
shoes do you?
Just call me.
Alright, man.
I'm a 9.5 in men's. I like men's shoes because I'm always a 9.5.
Do you guys have any, like the slides, like footwear? Do you guys sell that in here at all? Like flip-flops?
I don't.
No? Okay.
The church would give us some.
Crossroads?
Yeah, they help everybody.
Okay. All right.
They help everybody.
Yeah. I'll, do you think they have...
What
Yeah.
it is, she came here this morning, so whoever she was staying with at the hotel down the street,
Yeah.
kicked her out and kept all her stuff.
Which hotel you think she was at? Because she didn't tell us
I
that.
let her use the phone to call the person, but the person never answered the phone.
She's
Okay.
been on and off. For months, she gets a little bit better.
Yeah.
And then she was dating this guy. Actually, that was a pretty nice guy that would come in, smelly, but and she just went down the hill.
Which one of y'all do you want me to use for the trespass?
You can use me.
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get her some shoes. I told her to go down and sit in the park, North Water Tower Park. You know what I mean? So she said she's got blisters all over her feet. That's why I figured if you had like flip-flops I could buy for like $5-6
I would have given her whatever she.
Yeah.
That's. The
No,
way
I get
she
it.
is.
Yeah.
She's,
No worries.
you
Well,
know,
then I'll tell her to
I
go to
think
the
at
church.
some point she was trying to.
Can you guys drive her down there? Or will you...
So we can't, because I don't have a cage in my vehicle. but that's fine. We can. She's got socks on. She can at least walk to the park, and then maybe we can go get her some shoes in the meantime. But yeah, we'll figure it out. So we're offering her services. I'm trying to get her connected to Catholic Charities right now. They do, because she was displaced, I guess, from the hurricane. So if we can get her into an Airbnb or something, we'll do that. So, all right. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Always good to see you, man. Yep, absolutely.
Because I've done a lot of criminal activity, and the first time I'm ever arrested is because I defended myself to my husband, who was beating my ass and taking advantage of me in every he gave me every form of abuse that you could abuse your wife. Every way you could abuse your wife, and he did it to me, and then took my babies. The only people that were more important than him to me. Because I didn't want him anymore. I didn't want a marriage that was just suffering and unhappy. I worked at Domino's my whole life there because I like consistency.
Which Domino's were you at?
The Arcadia one.
Oh, there.
Yep, that was my first job at 16, and I left at 32.
Dang.
I left.
Should own a Domino's by now.
No, I didn't want to. That wasn't what I.
1 second. I'm just gonna run up to Goodwill and see if they got a pair of 9.5, right?
Yeah, men's.
All right.
Thank you.
Men's 9.5.
Yeah, I'm a trespass from there too because they thought I was stealing when I paid for my stuff. I wasn't stealing.
Yeah.
I put it all away because.
So really quick, let me just ask you a couple questions just to help us out with getting you services. What are you doing for income right now for any amount of money you have?
I was begging. I was like on like holding signs on the streets and stuff, just kind of begging.
Okay.
Because I didn't have an ID. Like when my house burned down, I was in the back of the house cleaning.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, how are you? My body cam's recording, just so you know. We have a homeless lady down at a gas station that has no shoes, and we just need a 9.5 men's. Is that something you might be able to help us out with?
Let me call Chance up, okay?
Okay, cool. Sounds good. I know him pretty well. Hey, how are you?
Another day of fun and adventure here at the Goodwill. What can we do for you?
So we have a homeless lady that's down the street, no shoes on. She just needs a pair of shoes. Is it possible that we can get a pair off you? They're men's 9.5. And I mean, it can even be like flip-flops. Like, it doesn't have to be anything fancy.
Is that the homeless girl all dressed in black? Kind of blondish hair?
No. No.
Older woman, I guess.
No. This girl's like in her late 30s, early 40s. Yeah.
Did she have a sign that said homeless, hungry, and need shoes?
Okay. No.
Different one then.
Different one.
Honestly, I don't know that we're allowed to tell you the truth, sir, or else I would.
Okay. No worries. Do you have any that are for sale?
Yeah, we've got plenty for sale.
Okay.
Right over
all right.
here. I would like to help, but sometimes
no
worries about that.
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, even something like this would work. All right, perfect. Thanks, guys.
No problem.
And my husband, I quit. That was the first time I ever walked out. Every time I ever left Domino's to try something else out, like another job, or have my family. Like I stayed home for 5 years to raise kids. But I always left on a good note. And I always
Do you still talk to your kids?
No, I haven't been able to talk to them in 3 months. Before my phone I left my phone in the back of an Uber. Who apparently the Uber driver couldn't even drop it off at the Walmart that he dropped me off at. And it was a busted ass freaking Obama phone. It wasn't anything, it had a lock screen. Like,
Have you tried to get a new one?
no, yes I have. I just don't know where to go and nobody else does either in the world.
Okay.
But I've asked. And then, thank you. He didn't even, shit, sorry, I lost my train of thought because I'm like, oh, so
She supposedly has $8,100 supposed to be coming from
So
FEMA.
there's other victims there at Super 8 that also were
They
awarded
put her
funds.
up in like transitional housing at the Super 8, and then she had a voucher that was only good till the 24th of February.
Well, no, here's the thing. The owner of the Super 8 kicked me out, but then he kept me checked in. When I called FEMA, they sent me to the Comfort Suites, which was nicer even than the Super 8. And I didn't know that FEMA was paying for the Comfort Suites. Otherwise, I would have moved a while ago.
Well, let me suggest something to you. This gentleman over here, we have a good relationship with at the Regency. If your money does get reactivated,
They just will put it in my account. That's
Right.
all it is.
Right.
We met with FEMA there. They were there 2 weeks ago. They show up and they promised us all we would have our funds in 2 days. Nobody there has gotten to me, and I haven't either, and it's been 2 weeks.
When's the last time you checked your bank account? You check it every day?
Yes, I check it every day. I try to use my card every day. Like 3-4 times a day, hoping that it's gonna hit, and it don't. Like, and I wanna know how y'all guys and how the government expects somebody who lost everything in a fire to somehow relocate and get a license that costs money and somehow prove everything about themselves that they lost in that house fire.
Jessica, you have to leave the property now.
Okay. Well, I need, you know.
You've been trespassed. That's the reason. You've been trespassed from the property. You don't have to do anything wrong.
I have to have a probable cause, bro. You're the cop. What is the probable cause that you were trained for? Understand your job better. Protect and serve. Protect and serve.
Well, grab me a set too.
Don't need a search. Probable cause. What is the probable cause? Just because you're a man and you got a badge so you get to do whatever the fuck you want?
No.
Probable cause or don't touch me.
I literally just went.
Probable cause or don't touch me. Please.
You have created this situation.
I have not. I was sitting here not bothering nobody.
Wait till they get here and then we'll
Sitting here.
do what we gotta do.
Not bothering nobody. Destroying nothing. Just sitting here.
Yeah, we'll just...
Would you listen to me? Would you be willing to go to the Spark office on Main Street?
A second officer arrives. The dynamic changes. Jessica demands probable cause. The standard for arrest, not for trespass. Officers offer her a ride to shelter, but require a search first. She refuses. Officers take her to the ground. She does not strike. Under Graham versus Connor, force must be objectively reasonable. A spit hood is applied. Then she says she does not want to live anymore. This becomes a mental health crisis. She is transported to the county jail. 2 officers. The same call. Both were legal. Only one was right.
To see if you qualify for one of their beds.
Am I gonna get a ride without a search and without extra insult to injury and all the other bullshit, all this judgment that's unfairly given?
Santos would be the one that would search you. We would follow.
Why are you gonna search me? I'm not a threat to anybody. I haven't done anything wrong.
But you can't go in a police car without being
I can actually go in the back of a patrol vehicle. I've done it many times with all of my belongings on me because I'm not a threat to nobody.
Okay, but in this circumstance, just
why? What's this circumstance? You don't have probable cause. Please. Do your job correctly then. Probable cause. Do not touch me without it. No, please don't touch me. No. Please don't touch me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop. I didn't do anything wrong. Stop touching me. Stop. Please.
You got that one?
Please. Get off me. Get off me. No. Stop. Get off me.
Calm down. Deep breath.
Get off of me!
Calm down.
If you don't get off of me,
Calm down.
I didn't do anything wrong. Get off of me! Why are you touching me?
Calm down.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Got that one?
Stop! I didn't do anything wrong.
I got her legs.
Please stop!
You got cuffs?
Please stop!
I got cuffs.
Help! Help! Help!
Amigos are gonna work.
Please! Please help me! Please help me! Please help me!
You're helping.
Help!
Deep breath.
Help!
Okay.
Please help me!
All right.
Please help me! Ah! What a fucking ignorant piece of shit! Ah!
We're gonna sit you up.
Ah!
We're gonna sit you up.
Ah!
What's that?
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything wrong! Nothing at all! I didn't do anything! I didn't even destroy his property!
Stop yelling.
I didn't trash his property! I will yell because you're mistreating me! You are forcing insult to injury!
Can I fix your shirt?
I did nothing wrong!
Can I fix your shirt?
Hey, Santos.
Yeah, y'all did that
Walk
to
over
me!
there and call for
Thanks
a
for
supervisor to
doing
respond
that.
for, response to resistance.
I can call for Jamie, right?
You did this to me, and you're gonna let me be exposed to the world! It embarrassed me!
Do you have any injuries?
Yes, you! I have emotional injuries right now. Y'all just forced yourself on me and restrained me, and I didn't do anything. Did nothing.
What's
Didn't
your
even
name?
threaten you.
What's your name? I don't know your name.
I don't want to give it to you.
Okay, you don't have to.
Y'all just attacked me!
You don't have to give it to me.
I didn't even put my hands on you!
Okay, can we talk?
No! Probable cause!
I can't hear you.
Probable cause!
What's her name?
Probable cause!
Jessica.
What is the probable cause? What is the probable cause? Stop ignoring me.
Just had a
Answer my
rescue
question.
51. She's playing.
Why? Why are you right and I'm wrong?
Yeah.
Why?
I'm not saying that.
Because you have a badge?
You're screaming.
Because you have a badge.
I can't talk to you.
What is the... Go get evidence. Gather evidence.
If you lower your voice...
Santa,
No!
take a photograph.
Why do I have to
Your
respect
accent.
you if you're not respecting me?
Give me a minute.
Your hands are all over me. And I didn't put my hands on you. I did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And y'all put your hands on me. I was no threat to nobody. Sitting here calm, cool and collected, relaxing.
Jessica.
And you just forced insult
And
to
the last name's a
injury.
weird spelling. He has the last
Probable cause.
Jessica.
What is the
Just do
probable
Axon
cause?
capture
Stop
and take an
harassing me and
overall.
go gather probable cause.
Jessica.
No! I don't
Hey,
have
Vasquez.
to. I did nothing wrong.
Don't touch her at this point because we already have a blue team.
No! Probable cause! No! Please! Please help me!
I'm not taking
Please
a chance on
fucking
you getting
help
bit.
me!
She's trying to bite me. So.
Please, but I didn't! I did nothing
I didn't say that
wrong.
you did bite me. I
I
said
don't
you tried
deserve
to.
this!
Right
I
now,
don't
you're going for
deserve
trespass
it!
after warning.
Please!
And
I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to be alive anymore. Because nobody listens. No probable cause. That is the law.
So for a second.
No, nobody listens to me.
I'm listening.
I'm forced into handcuffs.
Are you going to get into the car for us, or are we going to have to put you in? I
For
really like it.
what? What's the probable cause? Please don't hurt me more.
I'm trying to answer.
Why don't I matter to you? Why doesn't my life matter?
I'm going to try one more time.
One more time. What's the probable cause?
Can I talk now?
What is the probable cause?
Can I talk now?
No.
Okay, stand
What
up.
is the probable cause?
Do you want
What
to
is the
start?
probable
We're gonna
cause?
stand you up. We're just gonna
Please don't
stand you
do
up
this
on your
to me.
okay?
You
Stand
piece of
up.
shit.
Stand up on
You
your feet.
piece of shit.
Okay, come on, just to the car.
Probable cause.
Walk to the car.
Probable cause.
To the car. Walk to the car. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Why do they force men on me all the time? Why? Probable cause.
They are.
Yeah.
They are.
Why am I treated like a criminal? I didn't break any crime.
Get in by yourself and it'll be easier. Come on. Jessica, come on.
I don't know how to. I'm in handcuffs.
Take this
your
foot
butt in
and put it
first.
up.
I'm wrongfully in handcuffs.
Okay.
Put
I
your
wasn't
butt
a
in
threat
first.
to nobody to deserve handcuffs.
Put this foot up.
Didn't break any crimes to deserve
Now
handcuffs.
lift yourself up.
Piece of shit. I'm
Get yourself
taking
in
your
there.
jobs.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sit.
Why? Why do I have to endure more pain? It's hot back here. I can't breathe. Please now. I got a bag on my head. Why do I have to have a bag on my head?
Because you were trying to bite.
No, I wasn't. He attacked me.
Rolled around a little bit on the
He
rest.
attacked me. And then put a bag on my head.
Make sure that we document all
What
that
a piece of shit. Please take the bag off. I don't deserve this humiliation.
You can go sideways. Sit down.
Okay, I just got here and I didn't have to fight with anybody, so I'm having a pretty good day.
And you're acting ignorant as fuck. Like they know that I'm full of shit when they're the ones full of shit.
Could you show me
Not doing their job that they were trained for correctly.
to the sheriff's office, to the jail? Starting mileage is 72987.
Humiliation and abuse without probable cause. Please care about my life.
All right, Jessica.
Are you gonna let me out?
I am. I'm gonna unbuckle you right now. Okay. I'm unbuckling you right now, and we're gonna help you get out of here. Okay. So here, listen to me. Hold on.
No, I need help. I don't want to listen.
Hold on.
You listen to me.
I'm trying to get these seatbelts off of you so you can get out. Here, turn your feet towards me.
Listen.
Turn your feet towards me. Turn your feet outside towards me. You gotta push your
I need
feet
a lot
out
of
first.
strength. My arms hurt and they're weak.
You gotta put your knees out first.
You gotta
Okay.
take the handcuffs off so I can.
I can't until you're out of the
I
car.
don't have the strength.
I can't until you're out of the car.
What the fuck? Why'd you do this to me? Probable cause.
Okay.
Probable cause for my hands in handcuffs.
Probable cause.
That's the law.
I got it.
No, you don't got it. Because you're
There you
still
go.
being an ignorant
There you go.
fuck.
I got you. Don't worry. Stand up. Okay. All right. Walk backwards. Keep coming backwards. Turn, and we're gonna go right to that door over there with the window. Okay.
Probable
All Come on. We got you.
Don't like the pain, the torture, and embarrassment, humiliation.
Now let's break down the lessons this incident teaches us. Lesson 1. Probable cause and trespass are different legal standards. Refusal to leave private property becomes criminal trespass on its own. Lesson 2. When a subject says they no longer want to live, slow down. Treat it as a medical emergency, not as continued resistance. Lesson 3. Officer discretion matters more than statute. The first chose shoes, the second chose force. Lesson 4. Profanity on body cam is a professionalism failure. Body cam audio is permanent. It appears in court and lawsuits. Lesson 5. Vulnerable adults deserve a service-oriented response. Lead with shelter, not with handcuffs. The final lesson. Compassion is not the opposite of authority. That is what good policing looks like. Thank you for watching. Check out our second channel, Street Body Cam.